what's up, YouTube? This is King Gio in the house, your host with the most. You can see my King Gio. My hats are gonna go from there to this wall right here. Well, anyway, I'm doing this video right before I go to work, and I want to say something that a lot of networks are not saying, a lot of YouTubers are not saying, a lot of people who are in the media are not saying, but I am going to say it. I'm going to say it because I believe that we should, as a nation, we should feel proud. We should feel proud because in this election in 2020, we had a massive turnaround. We had a lot of people voted. More, back in the 1900s, of a turnaround of 73%, and this is more than 73%. And that's something that you, whether you're a Republican, whether you're a Democrat, whether you're an independent, you're in the Tea Party, whatever party you belong to, you should be proud. We as a nation should be proud because we came out and we voted. We voted for things that we believed in. We voted for the people who we think is going to change this country around. Whether we think it's bad now, whether it's going to be better for later on, or whether it is good now the way it is and it should be turned and it should stay the way that it is now. For whatever reason is that you voted, but you voted and your voice counted. And for that, America should be proud. Like I said before, it does not matter what party you're from. Just know that you became part of history in 2020. Amid COVID, amid everything that has gone down this year, amid the death, amid the crisis, the economy, amid all that, we made history, guys. We made history. Biden got over 80 million votes. Donald Trump got over 74 million votes. That is historical. That means that America is starting to care. And that's the way that it should be. So then it pains me to see the President of the United States mock our democracy, mock our voting system, and then have 73 plus million people vote for him, and most of those people, or some of those people, believe that there was a regulation. To think that something was wrong, that something was fixed because it didn't go right for their candidate. It didn't go right for the candidate that they wanted to. And that is a shame when you are not able to decipher for yourself. When you play a baseball game and you lose 1-0, you can't say, "Oh, this guy cheated." If he did, he did. You didn't catch him, but there was 9 innings. Everybody saw everything. Football, the same thing. Basketball, the same thing. At the end of the day, you lost, but you say, you know what? The following day, you wake up, we gotta do this all over again. This is not boxing. Where boxing, you give out 12 rounds or whatever, how many rounds it is, and you beat the guy. You beat the guy, and the referee says the other guy won. When everybody and their mother knows that you beat him, punched that, everything that constitutes a win, it was there, but they chose to give it because you know how boxing is. They give it to this person because he's the hometown boy. The referee's like him more. For whatever reason, that person won. Okay? There you can say, there was some shit going on, but you're saying that our voting system was rigged. No. That's putting your vote in shame, putting my vote in shame, because I voted in person. Whether it was mail-in ballots or it was not mail-in ballots, I voted, and millions of people voted mail-in ballots. You gotta understand, a lot of people didn't want to get the chance of getting COVID, and I understand that. To say that it was rigged because the mail-in ballots were rigged, the signatures didn't match. Come on, now you're out. Now you're stretching it. Now you're stretching it. And then when you have so many followers follow you and they think the same way, it's kind of sad. Republicans should say to themselves, I am proud, I voted, I am part of history, I am part of the 74 million people who voted. It didn't turn out that way, but I am proud. Pass the baton. Let's see what this president can do. It's going to be difficult. Yes, it's going to be difficult because I know for a fact that McConnell's not going to make things easy for Joe Biden. McConnell's not going to make things easy for anyone. It's going to make it hard because he's going to feel betrayed. He's going to feel, you took out my president out, and I'm going to make you suffer. Now, mind you, McConnell, 4 years ago, you can Google it up, said that Trump was not a good man. That Trump is not what Trump is not what the Republican Party represents. He does not represent the Republican Party. These were his words. I may have paraphrased a little bit, but you can Google it. How he downed Donald Trump. How Ted Cruz, when 2024 comes up, how he downed Donald Trump in the primaries, in the campaign. How Ted Cruz was there. What's the other Spanish guy? Marco Rubio was there. They all down Donald Trump. And here we come. Now they're all buddies. Now they let this man make a mockery of our system because he cannot take a loss. Because he feels that, oh, this was rigged. I couldn't lose. Who, me? I'm the man. I'm the president of the United States. I cannot lose. Lose is not in my vocabulary. Losing is not in my it's not my motto. I don't lose. And when you have a person who's like that, they're just saying a while ago that he's not going to attend Biden's inaugural speech. He's not going to go to Biden's inaugural. That he's going to. This is how narcissist he is. That he might even announce his campaign run while Biden is going to do it. While Biden is Biden is doing his inauguration. This way he can take away from Biden and put the focus on him. So this is no more a team guy. This is more of an I guy. Because as a team, you work as a team and you want the team to win. This is a team. The United States of America is a team. So if I lose and I lose to you, I want you to do things better than me. So I want to wish you the best of luck. I lost. I understand it's hard. Losing is not easy. But accepting it graciously and moving on, it's better. You learn from your mistakes. So you move forward. You give that man or woman the best, you give that person, whether the man or woman who beat you, you give him a thank you. Congratulations. I wish you the best. Okay? You pass on the baton so this way the country as a whole can move forward. But it's not being done. This man is a narcissist, and you guys don't see that. But guys, but this is not about him. This video is about you and me. That you should feel proud that you voted. Feel proud that 74 million plus Republicans voted. 80 plus million Democrats voted. Maybe out of those 80 million that voted for Biden are Republicans. There are some Republicans. How many? I don't know. They haven't tallied it up. They haven't said. Pretty soon, one of these days, they will say, okay, this is how many Republicans switched over to Democrat and just voted for Democrat this time. All those other times they voted Republican. But for some odd reason, they voted Democrat this time. And we all know why. But this video is not about that. This video is about you. This video is about me. This video is about the nation itself. How we came together. And whether you saw it or not, we put our differences to the side and we voted. Now, what happened after that? That's on Big Man. He's the one he's having us divided. But at that moment, on November the 3rd, at that moment, we all came together as a nation and we voted. And we did it historically. And that you should feel proud of. Don't let him take that away from you. Don't let them try to say, oh, we're going to Pennsylvania and we're going to see if we can take these votes away, or we're going to go to here and see if we can take these votes away, because that's trying to take away your votes. Like, then my vote don't matter. Trying to do it another way, which is not going to work with you. We all know what he's trying to do, but it's not going to work. So, with that said, people, feel proud. Feel proud what you did is historic. something that you can tell your grandkids. I was part of that history. I was part of 2020 when we all came together and we all voted. No matter what side you were, no matter if you were Republican or Democrat, independent or not, you voted. And that's the important thing, guys. Don't look at this as Joe Biden won. Don't look at this as the Democrats won. Don't look at this as the Republican one. Look at this that we, as a nation, we won.